Yeah. So this is the motherfucking Hookah Champs Podcast, right? So we've been trying to do this shit for at least 7 to 8 months.
I was about to say a year.
Almost like a year. So in this year time, I've been fired from my own movie that I was trying to create.
Ooh.
I've had a kid.
Life. That's life. That's real life stuff.
People will. Oh my God. So yeah. But anyway.
So you gave birth and something died. The circle of life continues.
I got fired from my own shit.
I don't know how you let that happen, man.
How did I let that happen?
Look, I was there and I still don't even know it.
We love you. We love you, Jordan. I hope your web series goes well. We love you, Jordan.
Oh man.
Your sister, she's cool too. But anyway, I'm Killa TV. That's Alius, hottest motherfucking cinema photographer, and from the D to the Carolinas.
I mean, is it like some 21 Savage shit? So it's like I've been here for 5 years. Can I like claim it now or no?
Cool. Oh shit!
Can I be like, yeah, nigga, I'm from North Carolina, bro. I'm from Coal City, bro. Like,
we're not doing that. So anyway, yeah, we've been trying to put this podcast together for a hot minute. Should just have not come together at all. But finally, today, it finally happens, and I'm excited, and I hope you are. I hope y'all will kind of like us a little bit. And you know, come back with us every week because we have a little wager. I said if he commits to if we make it to 100 episodes, this is episode 1. If he makes it to 100 episodes, I'm gonna buy this nigga a pair of J's.
I already know which ones he's getting to. It's gonna cost him.
I don't think we're gonna make it to 100.
It's gonna cost him a nice penny.
I hope we make it to 100 episodes.
Oh, we gonna make it to 100. If I get J's out of this, we making it to 100.
I told him I buy the nigga a pair of J's.
You better start saving now.
So that's what we're doing. So fuck with us. This is the motherfucking Hookah Champs Podcast, man.
Well, you're saying it like it's the outro, bro. Just go to a topic. What are we talking about?
Okay, see how this nigga do. So first topic. Today we find that R. Kelly has been. I guess what happened with R. Kelly?
Shit, he got 10 counts of indictment. I think it was. They were all, of course, of sexual orientation, of course. So it's really bad.
The one thing I just don't. I think this is the point that people haven't been like noticing R. Kelly like how is he this good as like a person that makes all these great hits and shit?
Tread lightly, pastor.
Hold up. R. Kelly's a Super Bowl legend when
look,
music.
Bro, I'm gonna protect myself and yourself by saying that we do not condone anything that R. Kelly does.
We does not condone anything that R. Kelly does, nigga. I have two daughters.
I am okay with saying I am going to cancel this man's music.
I'm not canceling his music. Because everybody fucked up, Winston. Everybody's fucked up.
Fucked up like this, though?
Everybody's fucked up.
Like this, though?
We just don't know what's... Nope, everybody's
fucked up. I feel you. But once you know, though.
Everybody's fucked up, but everybody's not stupid enough to record they fucked up shit.
True, but once you know, though. I know, right? I know it's fucked up, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It's like, look.
Damn, you make good points.
You gotta cancel that nigga, bro. Like in real life, there are certain people you can separate music and personal with. I think Kanye's one of them. Where you can do that. With R. Kelly, you can't separate that. Like that's nasty, dog. Like that's fucking nasty.
You got me.
Like it's fucking wild, man. I
have to. Damn.
I just don't get how you can record this shit and be okay with it, and it's just floating in the ether and shit. It's just floating out there.
This nigga. So you think this time they really gonna get him?
Bro, so quote unquote online, I follow this blog called Gossip in the City or whatever, and They was talking about him already actually being arrested. And that was at like 3 o'clock, I think it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they said. So I was like, oh shit, he already being arrested, nigga? It's a dub. It's over for this man. It's a wrap. Kells, you gone.
You gone, my nigga.
I feel bad for you, man. Yeah, like this is she put this up about an hour ago. So yeah, they said they have video of R. Kelly with an underage girl watching another sex tape that, hold on, wait, is this Inception? Did R. Kelly just try to do some Inception shit, dog? Like, for real? Like, dead ass. So I made a sex tape of me watching the sex tape. Like, the fuck is going on, bro? We're just gonna go. On to the next one.
On to the next topic.
God,
all right.
Damn.
Another huge topic this week, last 2 weeks, Jussie Smollett. My God. That's his name right?
Yeah, man. That's a lying ass nigga, bro.
What in the fuck are you thinking, my nigga?
Bro, he legitimately has to apologize to black people and white people.
Right. Like,
he gotta apologize.
Like, Trump wins this time. Again.
I mean, you don't have to even equate it to that. It's just like you delegitimize like actual hate crimes.
Right.
And you pay with a check.
Yo, did you see the way Charles Barkley was roasting this nigga? Oh my God.
Charles Barkley. With a check though, bro. Like, what? God. If the NBA starts talking about you, you definitely made the news.
You definitely done, man.
I just don't think, like, I guess, okay. I get what he may have wanted out of the situation. Because there's a couple stories floating around saying he wanted more money.
Right.
Or he just wanted to be an advocate or seen more of as a superstar in a sense of somebody with, and I think this kind of like boils down to like a power struggle type thing, right? Cool. So, with that being said, necessarily, I don't know which one, not necessarily is the truth, but more so which one was he truly thinking about? Was he trying to totally be an advocate and it just went left, or was he just trying to not necessarily sabotage Empire, but prove his point that he wants to make more money or that he's an important piece of the pie or anything like that? Because I just think it's just wild. Like, it's just, and then a day, like, what was it, a day or 2 days after, you go to the club in LA and tell people I'm the gay Tupac?
The gay Tupac.
Yeah, he wanted to be a martyr for something. Is
this more about fame or just about like?
It's about power and fame. Because I think people nowadays, and this is and I would say within 2014 and up, that a lot of people have been trying to use their celebrity as a form of power. And not just the money that they have, but just their celebrity, their being, their brand, just the name itself. And I think that's what Smollett wanted. I think that's what he wanted to be, that brand, that advocate, or that high of a superstar in a high profile case like this that would put him in a different light.
Damn. What you think made them boys like snitch though? Like, just say fuck it, I cooperate. Like, fuck it,
because they gonna get the lesser of the charge.
Yeah.
And I mean, okay, let's be honest here. Did they snitch technically? Because what I think of like snitching is like you snitching on your homie for doing something that helped both of y'all out.
Right.
In this situation, it helped nobody out.
Nobody wins.
Like, technically, yeah, we got paid, but it's like,
right.
You the whole plan crumbled. Like,
nigga went on Good Morning America,
bro, and had the audacity to cry.
The nigga lied to Rachel.
Had the audacity to cry.
Ain't that the woman named Rachel?
No, that's Robin, bro.
Robin something. Yeah. Damn, nigga. So what will be your advice to Jussie?
No, Jesse's canceled, bro.
He's done.
I'm canceling that nigga too.
Okay, so we've canceled R. Kelly.
Yep, and I'm canceling Jussie Smollett, bro. Like, for you, okay, you know how it's certain shit.
Episode 1, we canceling.
No, this is the cancel episode. This is the cancel episode. Because it's like,
Cap, you on the list next.
Yeah, Cap, you may look. We got something to talk about. But it's like, it's just you don't lie about shit that's serious.
Absolutely.
And especially in a climate like this. Like, That's some serious shit. You basically said that these two white people came out of nowhere and said, "Aren't you that nigger from Empire?" And they beat your ass. Even though I was like, yo, if somebody was truly like a racist, your face would not look like that.
Nigga, where's the MAGA hats?
You feel me? And that's what I'm saying. It's just like you hit all of the pinpoints to enrage and emotionally get people invested in you, but you had no backstory. You know what I mean? It was like it was damn near like a Lee Daniel Productions, if you ask me. Absolutely. Shit, this shit was way better than TV. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was glued to the internet all week.
At first,
this shit crumbled down in literally like 14 days, bro.
Yeah, quick. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't care. Like, I don't even like Empire.
And see, it's weird because some people don't even know who this nigga is, and that's even more of the worst part. Like, they didn't even know who you was until you made up this lie.
My nigga. And niggas was riding for you. Like, riding.
Some people are actually still riding for him, bro.
You a fucking
Isn't that shit wild, though, to think about that? Like, bro, if like, it's almost like this. If he gets arrested, and which he did, like, shouldn't that, like, tell you, like, everything?
Right. Don't go down with the fire.
Come on, man.
So that's two niggas that's been canceled already. So next we got Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, my man Cap. Shout out to the $100 million man. I know you got paid $100 million. You can't lie to me, Cap. I know you got paid $100 million. He had to, bro. It was between 80 to 100 million he got paid, bro.
Oh my god. So this is a lot of mixed feelings. So I was one of the black people that said I was really on Cap's side. And I don't really know what the fuck I really truthfully feel about the whole situation, about them settling, like, because I really thought it was gonna be a paper trail. I really thought that they was really gonna. I really thought some racist ass on
the NFL would never incriminate themselves like that.
I really thought it was gonna be somebody gonna be dumb enough to send an email and say.
Which most of them are. You would have thought somebody would have did that. Somebody, like an assistant,
somebody would have
said coordinator, somebody.
Because there's no way all 32 owners and everybody just came collectively together and say,
like look, fuck Cap. Like, man, that's basically what they said. Like, no, fuck Cap. Like
no, we're not signing.
No, ain't nobody in this room signing this nigga.
I don't give a fuck. We'll go get
Jake Delhomme,
whoever, nigga. This nigga ain't played in 10 years, nigga. The Redskins had
Super Bowl contender Jake Delhomme.
Right. The Redskins brought out everybody this year.
Yo, we bringing RG3 back, bro. What are you talking about?
Whoever, nigga. Like, we just not signing Cap. So, I mean, what did you do you think, like, that was a good idea for him to settle, or what the fuck?
It plays down in two ways, man. It's legitimately your morals and your integrity compared to cash. So what game are you trying to play? Are you gonna play, the moral game, the high road, high horse, I'm on a pedestal type shit, like this is really wrong and it's truly like a hindrance? Or are you gonna be, the person to say, I gotta feed my family?
I would have been more on the side of I gotta feed my family type shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna say what he did was wrong, because what he did was totally right. The NFL has always been fucking us like since the beginning of time that I could think of. I just think that now the problem is that what you get now after is Cap playing, is Cap actually going to go back into the NFL? Because it wasn't that the thing that we were protesting was right. The NFL.
I mean, at the end of the day, this is how I look at it. The NFL has dropped a ton of money inside of those programs and the inner city programs.
But see, they've been doing that. They're just putting more money into it, and you can't throw money at a problem. Even some problems you can, but you can't just throw money at all problems.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like we won. I mean,
did we really though?
Kind of. Cap got paid.
Okay.
Cap got paid for the two years that he should have been collecting an honest living from the NFL. He was cool. Because we both agreed that he was blackballed.
I feel you. No, I'm with you.
So Cap got paid. Agreed.
Yeah.
He has a job.
Yep.
They put money into the community. I mean, What the fuck? I think we won.
I feel you though, but did we win did we win by the NFL knowing what the situation is and why we did it? Or did we win just because Cap just got paid?
I think we won on the fact that I think the NFL do realize, like, look, shit is fucked up out here. Like,
I don't think the NFL knows that though, bro.
They have to know. Like,
real with you. Nah, people that have been rich for a really long time, they don't have the same problems we do. They don't even have the same wherewithal or just the consciousness of what's going on around them because things are so they're like in a protected bubble and stuff. But honestly, I don't think we'll win until Colin kneels again in the NFL.
Should he kneel again?
I mean, should he? Yeah. I don't give a shit. But at the end of the day, it's like, I think a true win would be him getting that money and still throwing up a middle finger by him kneeling during every game if he gets put back in NFL. But I think that goes against what we were protesting in the first place was the NFL in general.
Right. We
may have been riding with Cap, yes, but we were against the NFL's conduct towards him. And that's really that's the moral of the story. It was the conduct of the NFL, not truly almost what Cap was doing necessarily. Because the cause that he did it for was great. It was immense. It was lovely. I think that's what you should do. Somebody of your stature who has that type of power and that type of ability and that type of prowess and that star power that you could command that type of attention. I just don't think that we truly won in the situation until he does that. Because, again, it's about how the NFL conducts themselves with their players.
So we're not canceling Cap.
No, Cap's only canceled. And I was watching Joe Budden, and Maul said this really good. Cap is only canceled if he doesn't kneel.
So you should keep kneeling. So basically, I think the new agreement is they can't kneel.
Yeah, and I think if that's in his contract, after the deal that they had up on the table, if that's in his contract, yeah, I may have to.
My nigga, I mean, truthfully,
reconsider.
Truthfully, just whatever you do, just stay in the locker room. My nigga, just go out there and play football.
But I think that's still. The point of you taking a kneel is to be the visual prowess of you protesting something, and him staying in the back isn't a real protest. It's just like, I can't necessarily kneel in front of y'all, but I'm gonna stay in this back room to keep face.
But real shit though, I think the mission was accomplished to show more people, like, look, the shit that's happening in these inner cities is fucked up.
Okay.
And we have to just show a light to that. Like, I think and I think the job was won. I think the job was won. He risked a lot. He risked a lot of money to
you're right.
to get that point across, and he got that point across, and now he getting paid. Not he's getting paid, and hopefully all I can ask for now is just for him to get another opportunity, as he should get.
Well, I'll say this. I'll play white devil's advocate here. Do you honestly believe, like, the NFL is going to lose any type of immense amount of money, like, ongoing forward, no matter what? Because the NFL they own a day of the week, bro.
They own a day of the week, but at the same time, though, like,
the only way the NFL stops operating and actually gets something done is if all the players do something.
But ratings are down. We have made a statement.
Let me say this. Ratings going down, cool. That's a whole organization, and they've been around for 100 plus years. TV shows, they can get canceled. You can't cancel the NFL.
I have some. I'm gonna keep it anonymous because this person kind of plays a big part in my life. He doesn't watch the NFL. Like, he's almost like kind of racist with it. Like, I'm not with either side of it. Like, why why all these rich players complaining like. So he doesn't watch.
I'm not gonna say that's how I feel, but I thought about that too as well, because my thing is like, at the end of the day, they're still making millions, and we're putting it in their hands anyway. But then now we also got to think about it like this: when we stop watching, when we stop buying tickets, when we stop buying merch, they lose a job.
Right. So that was my way of thinking. Eh? Like my way of thinking was
it's a vicious circle.
I was like, the very first season, we gonna get off this in a second. The very first season he kneeled, I was like, I didn't watch. But I would still like watch like First Take and Undisputed and shit, so I would know what was going on. So I was like,
okay, and then that also plays into the Super Bowl. Think about it. We all said we was gonna protest and it failed, this, that, and the third. But everybody and their mama is in Atlanta or at the NFL parties or parties that are have a partnership with the NFL. It's like either we're all in or we're all out, y'all. We can't teeter with it. We can't teeter with it.
So the point I was making was like the reason why I chose to still watch, because I feel like I'm supporting my African American, players that's in the league. Like, I want them to make their money, you know what I mean? Like, and feed their family. So, but at the end of the day, man, shout out to Cap. I really hope you get another opportunity.
Yo, if Cap plays in the NFL again, I'm buying a jersey off top.
Okay, we're gonna
this shit gonna sell out too, low key.
All right, we're gonna keep it in the NFL. Robert Kraft. Today the report came out that he was busted for saluting a prostitute down in Florida.
So listen to prostitutes, dog.
My man Alius has his.
I have a theory on that.
Theory on this.
But I want to play this out for us right now, okay? So we were talking about the whole NFL thing, and Jerry Jones was very vocal about his disdain towards Roger Goodell's conducting of the investigation, and just in general of the whole plight with Colin Kaepernick, right? Now, Robert Kraft, on the other hand, is a person who I think uplifts a lot of his players, his African American players. And the problem with that is that now, because he's aligned himself with certain
prison reform,
with prison reform, but with certain people that want to change that we always know people like that have the power and the money make the most changes and stuff. And when you take the power and the money away from the cause has no value anymore.
Right.
And that's what I think that's what's happening, is that he may have been doing this for a long time.
Absolutely.
And he could have been doing it maybe just a short time. But the poignancy of him being caught says a lot, just because of, one, his high profile of who he is, and then two, what he's aligned with in the NFL and just outside of the NFL. So I think this is one of those 21 Savage Ice situations where you're being targeted for certain acts and certain things that you say, and it's the police flexing their power.
Mm-hmm.
So
my only thought on it is, I mean, he doesn't play, so suspending him, and he's a billionaire, so suspending him or fining him doesn't mean anything. And the offense is really just a slap on the wrist. So to me, it's not really much.
Especially if it's his first offense too. If it's like anything first offense, it's definitely gonna be a slap on the wrist.
A slap on the wrist. Like, I mean, he doesn't affect the game. I mean, if it was Belichick, it would have been a bigger deal, because I mean, Belichick is a fucking genius, so it would have been like a huge effect. But he's just
it'd have been a bigger deal. But I think this one's gonna get swept under the rug.
Absolutely, especially in the next couple of weeks when bigger stories come out. The combine's about to happen next week, and all this other shit's happening. Like, this shit, people, they'll probably talk about. I don't know what's going on over the weekend, but I don't even know if the story even make it to Monday. Like, I don't even know when First Take and everything's doing all this shit. It'll probably make it to Monday.
I may have to watch First Take on Monday.
Yeah. I think it might make it to Monday if it's a slow sports weekend. But if it's a busy, slow weekend,
it's an All-Star game happened last weekend, so, and then the NBA is back technically, quote unquote. So Yeah, it may be a slow weekend, so this may run a little while longer.
It might make it to Monday, but it won't make it past Wednesday. Like, by the time next Wednesday...
Well, I mean, we'll probably have some more information about the R. Kelly and Jussie Smollett shit before that happens.
Since we canceling niggas.
Yeah. Cancel Robert Kraft? No, I can't cancel that.
We're not canceling Robert Kraft.
We can't. I think he... From what I've read, I can only go by what I read, and that he's very vocal and very intuitive towards African Americans' struggles and plights, and he helps a lot. So absolutely. I can't fault him for
personal life.
Put it like this: is he wrong? Yes, totally get that. He's totally wrong, but I think that he. What am I trying to say? I think that canceling him would do more harm than good. Yeah.
So we're not canceling. So far we have canceled R. Kelly, we have canceled Jussie. We're good with Cat. We're good with Robert. So now we on to music. We on to music.
Can we start light? Can we just start light? Let's start light.
Let's start light. Okay, before we get into music. Like,
because I think we may get canceled after this.
You might get canceled after this. So before we get into music, just tell me your top 3 favorite albums of all time. Off the top of your head, top 3 favorite
of all time.
Just like this is like mic check, music check. Just for the audience to know what type of nigga you with.
Kanye.
Okay, Kanye.
I like Kanye a lot. Well, no, I mean if I was being facetious, but
it's all good.
It would be College Dropout. That was one of my first ones I actually paid with money as a kid. Get Rich or Die Trying and Jeezy's TM 101.
Whew. Yeah. Those are not even arguable classics. Like
every last one of them.
Every one of them are classics. Yep. So I would say a College Dropout as well. Just because backstory, the first time I heard that shit made me cry because I was like, man, the struggles and the shit this nigga had to do to make it in
the
music.
Last song, Last Call on that shit is the greatest 16 minutes of my life.
Nigga, that's why I cried,
bro. Like for real, like bro, when he was talking about the whole struggle and shit, him moving into the new crib and then got the call, I was like, damn.
You think you could do the same time with Rockefeller?
Like, you think you can still do a little something for Rockefeller? Like, do you mind? Do you mind, Kanye?
So I don't even have to keep running them off. So we're good. So he knows music because I agree with all. I agree with all three. I agree with all 3 of those. So we're good. So the first thing we want to talk about is J. Cole. Ooh. Carolina zone. We right here in North Carolina. We in North Carolina as we.
It was good to see him be really comfortable in Charlotte. Like he
seemed very comfortable, right? He didn't seem like that because he gets a kick out of that odd weirdness. Like, hey, I'm the weird-eyed guy. Like I don't know how to go live with people.
Yo, Cole with a fade versus Cole with dreads is completely different, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you up with that. Cole with the fade is way different, and I think his eclecticness makes him who he is,
right?
Which I'm not upset with. I think that when you're somebody of that stature and something large like this comes to your city and you do the halftime show and all this and the third, halftime show was amazing too, by the way.
Amazing.
My man Meek killed that shit, and J. Cole killed that shit. That shit was wild. I think that when you're somebody of that stature, man, it's important for you to be visual like that in a city.
And the NBA gets it.
Yeah,
and the NBA gets it. Like
they saw it, and I was really proud of that. I was happy.
They didn't go get Hootie and the Blowfish.
You know what's crazy? I think the NBA does better at realizing or seeing the potential in how African Americans really make and break things. Like I keep telling people this, like, we are the culture. We push shit forward, and once people finally realize that shit, I think that's when we'll really honestly get our just due. But I was happy to see Cole. He was having a good time. He was smiling. You know,
super fucking comfortable, man.
He was happy. He was
happy. It made me say, like, I might need to get these fucking Dreamville tickets.
If Cole would have taken that jacket off, he'd have made that dunk though.
Because he can dunk. Because he dunked in the the celebrity game.
I mean, shit, he was dunking in fucking LA Fitness.
Right. So the nigga can dunk. He just got in the moment. Looked like he had them Balenciagis. I don't know how you say it.
Balenciagas.
Yeah. Rich nigga talk. Shoe nigga talk.
Shoe nigga talk.
You know what I mean? Shoe
nigga
talk. You know what I mean? Shoe nigga talk. I'm a nigga with 3 kids, man. Shoe nigga talk. But it was dope. It was definitely dope to see Cole like look super comfortable. The NBA to get it and make him the halftime show. The only thing weird right now is like, why is Cole jumping on all these features? Like, I mean, you a nigga that came in the game on your first 4 albums, said no features. Yeah, I did. He did no features with the album. He did all his production.
Did Sideline Story have any features?
Had Missy on it.
That's right. That one song. Okay.
It had Missy and Jigga on it.
That's right. The watch thing.
The clock shit.
Yeah, Mr. Watch or Mr. Nice Watch.
Mr. Nice Watch. So, but then after that, it was like no features. Then it was like TLC. And then it was like, then it might have been like 50 on the hook with the bars and the cars.
Yeah, because we've had this discussion before about J. Cole.
Like, how long are you going to sell this college?
J. Cole may be the real anomaly. And I say that because he can drop something and not say shit for like 8 months and then go platinum. And then pop back up all of again. You see him online and stuff. And I try to read his energy or whatever, his vibe. Right. And it's really weird because it's like nobody expected Forest Hills Drive. Let's just be honest here. Nobody expected that.
He announced it like 2 weeks before the year was about
to end. And that's literally did. And then For Your Eyes Only, what was that, like in July or something like that?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. It was. I think he markets his shit perfectly. Like he
has the right fans.
But you see, it's the college. He understands like people under the age of 25, and I think that Cole, in the right sense, gets it when it comes to music and when it comes to marketing, and those two go together well to where when you have a good product, you technically don't have to market as hard as other people do.
Because he shocked the shit out of Jay-Z when he dropped his first album. That shit went #1 until like 200,000-300,000 first week. Like,
I mean, think about it. You tell a label my shit about to be #1. They may laugh you out the building.
They laugh you out the building. Like, nigga, you a new nigga from North Carolina. Like, they didn't realize what you just said. The under 25 crowd that love him. People like me that's from North Carolina.
I say people from North Carolina. Just
people
like
that never really had that one guy that they can fucking really
he's like
stand
Hov
up
here,
for.
bro. He really PD. That's what PD Pablo should have been. But the times did not work out for him.
But PD was more like. But J. Cole was like the average nigga that most niggas can relate to. PD was like...
he's relatable in the sense of you just being a normal nigga.
Being a normal nigga.
And
he's talking about normal nigga shit.
Right. It is nothing wrong with being normal, guys. It's nothing wrong with being normal.
He doesn't even want to be on his camera right now.
I really don't, but it's cool. I'm here for right now. But yeah, man, it's just... I think J. Cole, he's got the formula down. I think that... For me, because I have a real bad problem when people don't like working with other people, but Cole even said it maybe like they don't want to work with me because I outdo him on the track, which I kind of agree with, but I still think that iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day. And for you to...
okay, but real quick, but why he's not jumping on songs with his peers? I see he's jumping on a song with the Moneybagg Yo, the 21 Savage, most recently Offset, but he's not. I don't see. I've yet to see him and Drake going in a war together on a track. I've yet to see him and Big Sean going on a track together like bar for bar. I've yet to see him go with Wale. He was only on Kendrick was only on the hook on that album.
Nah, he went bar to bar with Kendrick on DJ Khaled's They Already Know, and it was with Big Crit. I actually like that track. I think K-Dot got the best of them.
But it was probably one of them shits where
it was on the Khaled.
It was probably one of them joints where it gets sent like, oh, I'm gonna send that to you type.
Well, that's
shit.
how the one with Jeezy went.
That's where the one with Jeezy.
Yeah, that's how that happened.
Right.
And I think Cole got the better of Kendrick at that point. I just think that Cole needs to work with other people, but I think the reason he's working with the younger crowd is because the younger kids need more guidance. And he's trying to be an OG.
Preach, my G.
He's just trying to be an OG, and I don't blame. I don't fault him at that.
Right.
But what's funny is like, I don't like it when people don't like other people being OGs and that have been in the game 10 years plus like them. So it's like when Drake was trying to OG, like Ski Mask, Slump God, everybody else and everything. It's just like.
Was a Lil Pump too, right?
No, not Lil Pump. But when you try to up people like that, they get on Drake, or even like Kanye with like Lil Pump and like 6ix9ine and YNW Melly. So it's interesting only because it's like Cole gets passed, and I'm trying to figure out why. It's interesting, yeah. So that's my only thing. It's cool. He's an OG, but it's like, why does Cole only get a pass and nobody else does? I think that could be looked at a little bit different for me. But yeah, man, Cole just needs more work with other people, and I think that it only hurts him if it doesn't, because we're the ones buying into the product and buying into you as a brand, and when you don't come at other people, not even like coming at other people. I may be using the wrong terminology, but not coming at people, but just working with other people. It may be a detriment in the long run than the short term.
Absolutely, and he's so smart, so I know he's like, okay, yeah, let me work with these young niggas, and exactly what you said, like these niggas need some guidance.
Shit, just like YNW Melly, he just got hit with double murder, I think it is.
I have no idea who that is.
That's the kid that did Murder on My Mind and the joint with Kanye, Mixed Personalities. I'll show you this after this. It's really, actually, the song Murder on My Mind, I was like, yo, this shit's fire. Like, it's some fucked up shit, but this shit's fire. Like, goddamn, like,
Word.
His melodies was on point, my nigga. Like, but yeah, I heard he has like what is it? Split personalities or something like that. Some type of mental defect. Something about him either being bipolar or split personality, something like that. And what the internet is saying, that it wasn't YNW Melly, it was his alternate person, his alternate person.
Oh no, but they gonna like both of them personalities. so yeah. But J. Cole, we love you, salute you, my nigga. I hope to meet you one day, nigga. We the same age. I grew up fucking 45 minutes from Fayetteville.
J. Cole, I don't want to see you again.
I guess he met you before.
Yeah, we got beef, bro. But it's okay. We'll squash it one day.
So we're definitely not canceling J. Cole. We're definitely not.
Nah, J. Cole don't get canceled, bro. J. Cole's cool. He's on the clock though.
You're definitely on the clock.
Because this Dreamville album, the way they've been marketing this Dreamville album better be the shit, bro.
It better be
the shit.
Who's the new artist that's like everybody checking for?
Oh, Jid.
Yeah.
The new boy Jid. He lit. Yeah, he fired, bro. I fuck with him. He from Atlanta too, so I definitely fuck with him.
Word. Alright. So let's keep rolling. Music talk. So it's been 10 fucking years since So Far Gone.
Woo, talk about it.
Has dropped.
Talk about it.
I mean, this guy Drake has been on a fucking whirlwind that nobody has ever seen before in hip hop. The closest thing is probably the Jigga Run or the Wayne Run.
Yo, people who hate on Drake, bro, I think they just don't like themselves.
I mean,
I'm gonna just be honest. I have to say that, and the only reason why I have to say that is because for somebody to be on top that long, since 2008, since he had his first hit in 2008, that's a long fucking run.
That's a long run.
That's a long fucking run.
And me and you had a discussion a while back, and I said Drake ain't got no classics. No, I think you put us on your social. And you said,
does Drake have any classics?
Drake's having classics.
Yep.
So, I mean, I didn't go out and just say, like, I'm about to listen to all the Drake albums. So I started listening to, what's the second album?
What is
the one that everybody says is the classic?
Take Care.
Take Care.
Yeah, that's the third. No, it's the second.
It's
the
second.
Yeah, it's second.
Oh, it's just a classic.
Yeah,
that's a classic.
Take Care.
Take Care is a classic. Well,
see,
I'm not gonna say no. It's not a classic.
We always have this debate.
That shit got a lot of hits on it.
I'll put it like this. Everybody says Take Care is a classic. I think Nothing Was the Same was a classic. And I think Nothing Was the Same was a classic because it was probably his best production-wise album, to me. But if we have to stay on So Far Gone, I love it. It's stood the test of time. It brought me back. I was like, yo.
So take me there. Like, how did you discover Drake? Like, I mean, how was the first time?
I watched Degrassi, bro. Oh yeah, I was that kid. Yeah, I watched Degrassi. So no lie. So wheelchair Jimmy, nigga.
so when did it connect? Like, oh, this is Jimmy.
After what did I hear? I think when the very first time I like legitimately heard Drake on a track was oh man, I'm trying to think of it. It was October season. It was a mixtape, and he was like in a pea coat and shit. Had the swoop. They had the switch line.
That's not comeback season.
Nah, or is it October season or comeback season?
I think it's comeback season.
One of the two, but that shit's fire. That's my shit. That's probably higher than all other Drake shit, because that was like my first time being introduced to Drake, and it was like amazing. It was
that was before So Far Gone.
That was way before So Far Gone. Yep. Because So Far Gone came out, and then after that, they came out with Thank Me Later 2 years after that. And then, because that's when he had Best I Ever Had. Mm-hmm. Then he had that shit with Trey Songz, Successful.
I remember, I don't remember, but I remember like watching the old video. He had the song with Trey. He had a song with Trey Songz that flopped the first time. I guess he got dropped.
Word.
Remember that? You remember he had the video with Trey Songz, Something Girl. Something.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Replacement Girl.
Yeah, Replacement Girl. Something. I didn't know that was like a real thing.
That was a video and everything. It was like a budget and everything, like a high budget video and everything. The shit didn't work.
Christ.
That's why. That's why he's saying So Far Gone. He said shoot the wrong fucking video.
That's right. He does say that shit. Yo, that's mad fucking wild now that I think about it, bro.
He said shoot the wrong fucking
I don't know, man. I think like this right now, if it came out in 2019, it would be fire.
It'd still be fire.
I can't even front. Like, if you look at it, you talking about Uptown, Unstoppable, Say What's Real, Ignorant Shit, November 18th. Bro, like, these are certified classics, if you ask me.
Classics.
Like, if you want to hear, like, old Drake flow, this is it.
Say What's Real was like, that's when I was like
Kanye shit too. That's when he was in love with Kanye. He knew, boy.
And every real,
I don't give a fuck nobody say he loved Kanye.
And every real nigga done. I don't think we ever had rap ambitions, but any nigga that ever had rap ambitions, because Kanye let that motherfucking beat play so long on the album that you had to rap to it. So I'm pretty sure he was like,
between him, Swiss Beats, Young Guru, and Just Blaze, they're probably like my favorite producers. And then my fifth spot would go to Pharrell. So that should just tell you the mood and what I've been listening to for years. Like years. Like,
yeah, man. So far
Gone is a classic. It's certified classic. It's lasted 10 years. It's solidified Drake.
A fucking genius move to get it on the streaming sites.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna make money off of it. Now this shit probably gonna go platinum. Shit gonna go platinum like 10 years later. And then everybody gets paid. Lloyd get a check. Bun B get a check.
Santa Go get a check. Shout out to Santa Go, bro. I fuck with her.
Marion get a check. Like, shit is crazy. Young Money, Cash Money on that shit.
Ooh.
So yeah, man. So
one time for Wayne, bro. Wayne found it, and Wayne cultivated it, bro. And one thing I will say about Drake loyal as shit, bro.
You think so?
He is, man. He's never once said anything bad about Wayne. He's never once said anything bad necessarily about Cash Money.
Nicki the same way.
Nicki is the same way.
Like they 10 years later, that you would think most people are like, well, I've got everything out of this Young Money shit I can get out of. But even
though technically he's out of his contract and shit, but he's never vocalized. Yeah, he's not with them anymore. This last one was the last one. It's just that I think that when somebody has done something for you and has given you the platform to do whatever it is that you need to do, and basically the label's throwing money at you, and you're number one, it's almost like, what could you say? What could you say that's bad about that? You know what I mean? It's like...
And I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne didn't even give him a lot of money up front to sign with Young Money. Like, I mean, he probably...
Yeah, because didn't Drake say, like, he didn't even know who he was the first time they met and shit, something like that?
Right.
That shit was random, like, the way they met the first time. So, for him to even come back the second time, it was like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to get you on this track and shit. It's like, it's a good look.
But what that... I mean, okay, we got to show some love to Lil Wayne. So what that says about Lil Wayne, though...
Wayne has a good ear for music, like Gucci.
Yeah, like...
Wayne has a good ear for music, just like Gucci, man.
Yeah.
And I don't think people respect the both of them enough. I think people probably know of the conquering of Lil Wayne, but they don't know, like, all the shit he went through, bro.
Because in Lil Wayne's mind, he had to say, like, oh, this nigga hot, but this nigga looks like a fucking thumb with eyebrows.
But no, remember, he told the nigga what, be pretty or some shit? Like, be you. Like, don't be nobody else. Be you on the track.
Right.
It is what it is, man.
Drake was definitely... You could tell, like, his first few years, he was really trying to find himself and fucking all the thick bitches in Houston and shit like that. Like,
shout out Melina. One time for Melina, y'all.
So these are a couple of quick hits before we get the fuck up out of here. Okay, what'd you think about the whole Zion Williams shit?
It took that man 36 seconds to come out of his shoes, bro. That's all it took. It took 16 games 16 plus games and 36 seconds to come out of his shoes. He's not... Okay. Zion Williams should not play for the rest of the remainder of his NCAA career.
Man. Nah, we totally disagree.
Okay.
We totally
I say he shouldn't because... At some point, I think this honestly will affect his draft stock.
Duke is actually helping him. Duke and ESPN is helping him. That nigga's on ESPN. Duke has been playing on ESPN like every fucking week, nigga. That nigga keep getting looks. The nigga that they keep saying might go second, what's the kid name? It's some kid that they say he's from a small college. He might go number 2.
Oh, the dude from Campbell?
Yeah.
He's
Ja Mont?
Yeah. He I think he like scored like he's like number 9th on like the all-time scoring list in NCAA Division I history.
Yeah, so I'm like he's not getting those looks, like, you know what I mean? Like this shit is helping him.
I mean, my man's not 6'9", 280 though. Like, I mean, he's built like a fucking freight train, bro. What do you expect? I mean, I don't expect anybody to get the play that Zion Williams is getting, but I think that this really would affect his draft stock. I think that
this kid goes to Murray State. Ja Morant.
Joe Morant.
So they talking about he's gonna be like a number 2 pick. Anyway, but I think this shit is really helping him. He doesn't have to. He doesn't technically have to play again. He's gonna be number 1 pick regardless. But I would finish.
I don't think so. I think that he may have done it to himself, and it could have been the shoe, but it could have been a lot worse. And just him tweaking it could put scouts off. Because we've seen worse.
We have seen worse.
And niggas have been dropped.
I think
like bad habits.
Don't listen to this nigga Zion. Play the rest of the season, my nigga. You can
Zion, I know you got an $8 million insurance policy, bro, but no, don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
Money ain't everything, my nigga. The money gonna come, bro.
Don't let that nigga lie to you.
The money gonna come.
Don't let that nigga lie to you.
The money gonna come, bro.
You gotta play to get that money, though, right? You gotta play to get the money, though, right? Okay, I'm just saying.
You going to New York next year, bro? It's gonna be you. It's gonna be Kyrie and Durant.
Watch New York fucking around and not pick that nigga, bro. God. God.
I will cancel them niggas for life.
Yo, on God.
I will cancel them niggas for life. I will cancel them niggas for life.
New York is known for doing some fuck shit, bro.
I will cancel niggas for life. All right, before we get out of here, tell the niggas what you're listening to and what they should be listening to.
Okay. Actually, I've been listening to Travis Scott still. What else? Future the Wizard goes hard. Oh yeah, that's what we were going to talk about. Okay.
What did we miss?
Offset's album.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm about to tell you. Was what you shouldn't listen to is Offset album. That is a waste of time. But if you like, but if you like a nice J. Cole verse, it's a nice J. Cole verse.
Yeah, my man's ain't shit, bro.
Hey, Offset, my nigga. Like I listen, bro. Like you got the streams from me. I listened today, so
I listened to it all day, and I can say 57 minutes, 16 songs, good. I think it just sounds more like a mixtape to me.
Right.
And I don't want to...
This is his official first album?
This is his official first album.
Really?
Yep. And if I had to hold it up to your counterparts, I think Quavo did better.
Honcho
did better, bro. The two of my favorite songs on there is the one with Gucci, Quarter Milli, and the intro. But the best song on this shit, Father of Four is the intro. That's like some real shit.
That's some real shit. That's tough.
That's some tough shit. But I think it's the CeeLo Green shit, North Star. That's
hard.
That's
anytime you see CeeLo on some shit, you go right to that song first.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's just like, oh, okay, I get it. The J. Cole joint, I didn't really like the beat as much.
Yeah, the beat wasn't that fire at all.
It was weird to even hear J. Cole on that type of beat. So I mean, I give it an A for effort.
Yeah, especially coming off a lot, like the way he killed a lot, like to go to that was
Jesus
like
Christ.
Right, so,
yo, a lot was that shit.
A lot was that shit.
On Fleek with Quavo was fire. That was cool. Underrated was kind of cool too. I just don't think he gave us enough of himself. I get that you wrote like this long paragraph about you being the father of 4 children, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah.
And I can respect it.
And I respected that you even mentioned it as the intro track, which is like, that was a man check right there. That was like some real shit. Like, I had to check myself on that.
Absolutely.
So it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, he had like the one lines like, I didn't even know if you was moms. I didn't even know Young Mama. I was like, damn, that's some real shit.
That's
like,
some real shit.
Cool.
That's some real shit.
But yeah, I mean, as a entire project though, not something I expected, and not something I probably will be revisiting. Replay value for me is really low.
Yeah, for me, very, very low. Which is
people are probably gonna kill me for, but
who cares?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. But what you call it? Gunna shit.
I haven't listened to
my nigga Gunna came with that.
I don't even know who much of them, so
and it's cool. I think Gunna is like one of them
ride home.
Gunna one of them mixtape niggas, and I fuck with it because he has the vibe, and he has the voice, and he also has the music. I just think that if you try to do too much at once, it'll fuck everything up, which I appreciate from Gunna, because he's been super, super low key about everything that he's doing with music, which I appreciate, because it allows you to create. It allows you to create the way you want to.
Right.
So I do shout him out for that. Little Pump's album came out finally. I gave that a listen. That was really good ratchet music. I like ratchet music. Just keep it a bill. It's hype, white boy, trap, ratchet music.
I hate to use the word never, but it's very highly that I will ever listen to it.
But you gotta listen to it. You can't critique something that you haven't listened to, because you can't even critique the person if you don't listen to it, bro. Yeah. That's the way I see it. I gotta give everybody a shout out, man. I even listened to the JJ Fish album, bro, and there's like 7 songs on it.
I'm an old nigga, man. I'll be 34 in a couple of weeks, man. You know, I listen to the old shit. So,
boo.
So what I'm listening to,
boo, old head niggas.
Listen to all old head shit, nigga.
So any nigga above the age of 31, we got beef.
Right. So I'm still bumping the 21 album. That's what I'm doing.
Do you really like that album? I mean, because I wanted to ask somebody that, and I'm like,
I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
I had reservations about it going for it for like a 3rd and 4th listen. Only reason why is because there's a song on Offset's shit where he's like on that trap shit, right? And even before then, when he did the mixtape with him, Boomin, and Offset, and that was like some super ratchet shit. And I was like, cool. And then this one is kind of the same way, but it's like grown up ratchet shit, I guess. And it ain't hitting for me like how I would expect it.
I like grown up ratchet shit.
Yeah, but see, when I think like what Charlamagne called it shit, like adult contemporary type shit, adult contemporary hip hop. So I look at people like a Pusha T. You still talking about pushing keys, but in like a rich nigga type way. But in a
oh my god, I'm so glad you mentioned Pusha T. Because I'm still listening to Pusha T's album.
Really?
I'm still listening to it.
There's a few songs I listen to. I listen to the Meek shit, and then I listen to Santeria. The intro's dope. The one hard piano, that's my shit.
Yeah.
With Rick Ross, that's my shit.
Yeah. So that's what we doing, man. This was motherfucking Hookah Champs motherfucking podcast. I'm Killa TV. That's my nigga Alius. Please leave your motherfucking comments. Let you know if you agree with me or you agree with this nigga.
I won't care either way.
He won't. Trust me, he won't.
It don't matter.
Who the hell do we need to cancel on the next episode? Please subscribe, listen, all that shit. Next time we'll have an email set up for y'all can like send us questions and all that type of shit.
I mean, y'all can hit us up on the gram. It don't matter.
Yeah, hit us up on the gram.
I probably won't reply to you though.
Yeah, man. So till next time, you gotta leave people with like some smart shit.
Some smart shit, some smart inspirational shit.
Some smart inspirational shit, yeah.
Do what you have to do what you want to do.
You heard him say it. All right, man. We out, man. Killa TV, Alius.
We out, bitch!